So
Excellent.
hi,
Great.
my name is
Hi, how are you?
Michèle. I'm good. I'm so good. It's an honor to talk to you. Where
Oh, thank you.
am I talking to you exactly, first and foremost?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia. I just got here yesterday. We're working on Stranger Things here, and so I'm here to work on that.
And also some music because that's a keyboard. I
Yeah,
see
I do
that.
have a nice little keyboard back here, just something to keep busy on.
Oh, so that's what your mind is like. It's either acting or even when you're in a room in Atlanta, Georgia, there has to be some way to
It's
create.
good. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have like little things around to keep busy, and I definitely like to have, yeah, something like that around.
I think it's well, I'm not surprised if I may say, because it's so amazing as a little Belgian fan to see your trajectory. Obviously, we love you in Stranger Things. I have been loving your music for several years now as well, and to see what happens with End of Beginning with that song, The Gift That Keeps on Giving. It's amazing. So congratulations, first and foremost, on the new fans that you've made. Is it okay if we dive into the song and everything that's going?
Please.
So I saw the video that you posted right after you went viral, and you said, "I've been talked." Can you tell me what that feels
Yeah.
like, being talked? Experience, what is it?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to put your finger on because, I'm not really on TikTok and I we're not playing live shows, so I'm not seeing like physically anything really change in my life. It's all just sort of numbers on a page. So it's exciting and kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'll still kind of be figuring it out in 2 years' time, sort of.
Really? Okay. So
Yeah.
it's wait, you said it's mostly figures. So it's not like your DMs are being flooded or people come up to you. H- how do you feel the impact apart from the figures?
Well,
That's what I'm wondering.
well, no, I'm not on social media, so I'm not like seeing any of that stuff.
Okay.
I already had a bunch of people kind of coming up to me for Stranger Things, and most people would say, "Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy?" So that kind of is also something that's already been incorporated into my life, except now people are coming up for music, so that's amazing, and people are saying like, "Hey, I love the song." So on the day to day, it is kind of funny. Like not a lot has changed. It's crazy. Now it's the craziest thing, I guess, actually, is that the song internationally has kind of gotten outside of the United States because before I don't think I really had much of a fan base at all outside of the
Oh,
US. And so,
oh. Well, in Belgium, we
yeah.
were there
Well, I
from the
just mean
start.
percent. You're the real one.
Hey.
The percentage of like people in the United States was always a lot higher listening, but it seems like it's kind of gone all
Wild.
throughout the world, which is so cool for me.
What is it about the song? Well, there's always a certain amount of chance when you're being talked, but the wonderful people of TikTok also have a way of finding remarkable songs or songs with remarkable ingredients or parts. You can be cocky. What is it about End of Beginning that, connects and clicks with so many people, you think?
I guess it's maybe something about like the specificity of my experience in the song. It's about something that happened to me, and I think it's been a good lesson in like you kind of think when you're writing music that the more specific you are, the less people might relate to it. But in fact, the opposite is true because, you know, that's what people want, I think, is specificity in their art. They don't want these generalizations or kind of broad,
You
you
shared
know.
well, you didn't share because you said you weren't on social media. So somebody shared on your Instagram the demo
Yeah.
version of the song, which
Yeah.
is wonderful to hear. You wrote it on a plane, the caption said, but then the lyrics came later. What is the song about for you? We can sense there's a heartbreak there, but what is the backstory, if you can disclose?
Definitely. Yeah, the backstory is it's like a love letter to my time in Chicago and what it meant to me to kind of come up there as an artist and start to figure out what it is that I wanted. And specifically the experience of going back to that city after having sort of left. And, you know, at the time when I left the city, it's not like I was making the decision to leave knowing that I would never come back. I kind of left, and then that part of my life was over. So there's a little bit of a heartbreak there because um, things changed really fast, but obviously that's the way that life works. You know, you can't really predict anything like that, and things happen for a reason, and things happen the way that they will. So it's just about, I guess, coming to terms with that and going back to a place and being like, you know, damn, like I was a different person when I was here, and now I'm like, so much has changed, and it feels like no time at all has passed. But at the same time, it's like 10 years have gone by. So that's a sad feeling, but it's also, I think, a hopeful feeling, and kind of for me, or makes me want to live more in the present and just enjoy my day to day, because you never know when it could be your last day in Atlanta, or your last day on set, or your last day with a person in your life, you know. So it's about being present.
Mm. And carpe diem.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Come on, man. Not my scooper. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? Man, Jacoby's talking with that meathead Mark Lewinsky.
Dude, if you're not gonna focus, just give me the binoculars.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Whatever happened to standards?
Dude, you were the worst spy in history, you know that?
Stop it.
When people are coming up to you, you said before, people say, "Hey, Steve," from Stranger Things. Now
Yeah.
you get more of, "Hey, it's Joe." Which one of those would you consider more flattering or rewarding, being recognized for your acting or for the music that you make?
Listen, both are really cool. I mean, I've had some incredible experiences of like little kids coming up with their parents and loving the show. And, you know, it's a kind of a multi-generational thing, which is so special to me. But there is a different and unique feeling when somebody comes up to you and is talking to you about a song that you wrote the lyrics to, that are these like truths and these little secrets that you put into the song, and now are kind of in the whole world. And, you know, yeah, that hits in a special way, and it's been a really honoring thing to feel. And I just like to, I mean, it's cool to talk about too. So see to and to think that like something, I personally have bands and songs that when I heard this band or heard this song, it like really had an impact for
Mhm.
me. And to think that
Yes.
my song has been that way for someone else is like a really cool experience.
Such as? I'm curious about your bands.
Oh man, like the Beatles, obviously. I'm not me. I haven't met the Beatles, but
Yet.
like really Tame, you know, ooh, that'd be great. Like Tame Impala for sure. When I was living in Chicago, kind of found that, you know, that album Inner Speaker, and
Oh,
then when the album Lunarism came out, I remember being
yeah.
like, wow, I really like connect with this. And so, yeah, I guess I just like, as a fan of music, know what it's like to be a fan of something and know how powerful that could be. So I love it. You know, I'm just another fan also, I guess is the way that I feel.
You know, all of the worlds, you know, the acting world, the music creatorship, the fanboy state as well. So it's wonderful to dive into all of those aspects. I have some questions from Belgian fans. There's one question, and I think you can feel it coming, that lots of people want to know the answer to. Latifa, Cami, Lara, and Valerie, amongst others.
Mhm.
When are you coming to Belgium
I
to
gotta
tour?
come.
What?
Yeah, I gotta. I
Oh, okay.
really have to. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've been before. I've been to Ghent and to Brussels and to Antwerp. I've just one for Comic-Con, one for an ex-girlfriend was filming there, and I was there with a friend. And it's a beautiful country, and I would love to come to that country again. I would love to come. Hopefully next year is what I'm hoping, once the
Oh,
show's all wrapped, or I don't know, we'll
okay.
see.
2025.
Let's do it.
We can write it in stone. We can put like a thing in our calendar and
Let's start. We can start the etching. Yeah, we'll start
okay,
the etching.
in pencil, we'll write
Mhm.
coming. Because and the tour, when you're gonna start touring, because you're so wrapped up with filming, with Stranger Things, with every, do you have the time to like get a band together to practice, to think about what it's gonna look and sound like?
it's a huge job, and like you want to do it correctly, you want to do it right. So yeah, it's like you need the proper amount of time. It's not something that you could just kind of do I've done it before where you just kind of go play a show, and if you really want to take it seriously, you know, there are people who spend 5 years in a touring band touring in order to sound the way that they sound. And so I've got a lot of ground to make up. And it's going to take a lot of resources and time and focus and energy. And so I just want to make sure that I have all that time and energy to give to it.
You seem ready. And you love
Yeah, I
Belgium.
would love to.
So there's that. Do you
And
know
I love Belgium, and I love chocolate.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I was
of
going to ask about
course.
the waffles or the beer, or it's the chocolate.
The
One of
beer.
those. Yeah.
I'm more of a chocolate head myself.
Hey, we'll remember that. I'll make sure that the fans know and that they're there with like our praline, which we call them, our chocolates on the front row. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate you on your birthday that's coming up next week.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
32 and a
Crazy.
Taurus. I'm also a
Yeah.
Taurus, turning 20.
Hey.
I wish I was turning 22, 32.
Yeah.
Any birthday plans? Anything that I can wish you? Maybe what can I wish you for this new year in your life?
My goal this year is to just hopefully enjoy life. I don't know. Enjoy the work that I get to do, enjoy the time with friends, and especially with this being the last season of the show, just really like soak in the moment and enjoy it while I have it.
Seems like you're doing that. You seem very grounded. And there's the keyboard in the background to make sure.
Yep.
That
Time to practice.
Never not working. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy Atlanta. Enjoy filming. And
You got it.
to anything really that's coming from your way.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Cheers.
it.
Have a good one. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. To the end of beginning. Thanks.